There we go. Sorry, maybe it's person in the dark. Yeah. So I wanted to thank everyone for their participation. You know, we do this for you. That is, we're trying to display our wares and get feedback from you to create new capacity building, as Shirley put it, to create new opportunities for people to do things that otherwise they can't do. So I think the important aspect of what we've done is to communicate. And you know, if you have questions about the facilities, certainly, I mean, email us, and you know, we'll create a Skype or a phone call to try to discuss details of your questions you may have. If you're curious about a proposal that is a viable approach, we're not looking to take anyone's ideas, but we can give you some feedback about perhaps what we expect NSF would foresee or review. So I think it's important to take advantage of our knowledge in that regards. And then I also want to, you know, thank all the speakers. I know it takes time to prepare, and sometimes it's difficult to get the message across in a form like this. But you know, hopefully, I think it seemed to have gone well, and I hope that the participants did learn some things. And again, I think myself, the reason I got into hybrid simulation is I found it very multidisciplinary, very fascinating. So for those that don't know much about it, don't get frustrated. It's one step at a time, and you just have to have that desire and be intellectually curious about things, and you'll get there. And I would say the best way to do that is hands-on. So if you can get in some lab, you know, we have workshops that we now do this over a small dynamics lab. We host people to do this. And if you can't do that, at least try to do some computations where you create a code or something, because I think otherwise, if you read about it, it doesn't quite sit in. The best way to test your knowledge is to apply it. So I really encourage you to just dive in. Don't be afraid of making a mistake. What's the worst thing that can happen if you just hit the hit the stop button, right? Things will stop and you can start all over again. So again, I think hybrid simulation is it's a nice tool that has a bright future. Many disciplines could be that could be used for. So again, Amal, thank you very much, and I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, thank you very much, Jim, and thanks for all the support. Thank you for all the speakers. It was very, very nice and informative discussions, and we opened like some good topics that we may be able to explore in the future. As Jim mentioned, NSF encouraged us not to participate on the proposals. So it's actually we're trying to give you some ideas and some data and information about how to use our facilities, because it's national like facilities now, so you have all the access to everything in the facility. So feel free to reach out. We can organize like meetings to discuss ideas and how to reshape or tailor your budget and idea, as well as how to foster like the knowledge what is missing from our based on our understanding. um, so that's it, I guess, from my end. Thank you very much for your time. I don't know if Dr. Shaudi would like to say a few words before we conclude this meeting.
Yeah, thank you, Amal. I'd like to thank everyone for participation in the workshop, especially the speakers. Excellent presentation on real-time hybrid simulation by Dr. Wu and Dr. Kong, and Dr. Dyke's presentation and discussions on how to move forward. And of course, I'd like to thank Dr. Rickles for the collaboration. I think Dr. Elavadi and Dr. Rickles are building a very good real-time hybrid simulation application using both facilities. So we are hoping to have the experiments done in April at the Wall of Wind, where we are going to integrate the systems from the two universities. And hopefully, Dr. Elavadi, you'll be able to share a real-time link where they can go and witness the experiments, right? So I think
Yes,
we
we
can
will
publish
announce
that
that
in
on Max and Design Safe. Yes.
Yeah. So with that, I'd like to thank everyone for participation, the speakers, the participants, and feel free to reach out to us for your proposal development needs. And then we are hoping to help you as best as we can for your proposals and for your experimental needs using the facilities at FIU and Lehigh. With that, I thank you, everyone. Thanks, Amal.
Thank you, Random. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.